Right, I'm perhaps going to get a bit of hate for this, but I don't care. So this obviously needs talking about. Also, check the fresh trim. Yes. We're back to blue. I lost my purple pen. It's gone. It's in the ether. I have no idea where it is. And please ignore the curry pot noodle stain. Cool. Right, so in today's video, we're talking about the state of Conqueror and how I feel about him and how he might need some buffs. This is the hate portion of it. Right, so first on the agenda, we'll get this out of the way first. Conqu's fashion. This, I feel, is the area he needs the buffs in the most. And that's because most of his fashion is grade A dog water, poo-poo garbage, bin juice level fashion. They have started remedying it. They've actually added some decent chest pieces that I think all Conquerors are wearing now, because they are the only good chest pieces. Also, his ornaments, none of his ornaments, there's like 3 ornaments that work with Conqueror, and that's it. I cannot think of any more than 3. Off the top of my head, you've got the ones, the crystal crowns, you then have another like thorns, you've got the Jesus thorns, and then I fail to remember the 3rd one. If I will put a screenshot up, I will go through the fodder, it'll be over here somewhere, and I'll show you which ones I mean. Okay, cool. Right, so fashion is being remedied, but needs buffs. His fashions do need buffs. There are some nice looking Conquerors out there, do not get me wrong, but I think in the whole sense of things, he may need a little bit of a buff. Secondly, what was good was the iframe changes that he benefited from. Now that, I think, has done him well. You know, at the same time where Lawbringer's rework came out, and then they made the changes to side dodge bashes, it was pretty good. That was, I think, something that he needed. He is very much less annoying than Lawbringer is now, but we'll get to Lawbringer later. The iframe changes were very good for Conqueror. We like those. They make him a bit more viable, which is good. By the way, Conqueror isn't in the days of what he used to be, that if you had somebody with semi-decent reactions and you had to defend properly, where he'd be a fucking menace. He's not there anymore. Also, fucking what you give Conq back his silly zone. Give Conqueror back his silly zone. We liked, even though, yeah, whatever, you could use it to option select or whatever. Helicopter, very funny, giving it him back. I like it. There is a clip somewhere out there of my friend playing him where he was running away from one particular dude and he'd stop every now and again, zone, and he did it about 6 times and then killed the guy. It was fucking hilarious. I was pissing myself laughing the entire time. Give Conqueror back his silly zone. It's just good. It's good. But well, I do like the fact that he now has a feintable bash. Feintable bashes are becoming very much needed in today's day and age. The people I play against really can dodge bashes, like just from reaction. So having a feintable bash is very nice. I fall to that shit all the time, but feintable bash is good. We like that. So I'm going to die on this hill. Give Conq back his silly zone. We liked it. We liked Conq's silly zone. Give us the silly zone back, right? What else is good on Conqueror? Yeah, you know what? You could boo me all you want, throw tomatoes, whatever. I really like the fact that his in-chain is unblockable. His in-chain being unblockable. I really like it. It adds much needed pressure to Conqueror, because when you're at a certain level, you realise you can just literally just... That's an horrible spider. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to murder it. Time to murder you, spider. You're fucking gross, mate. Gross, horrible spider. This is for fucking... Hang on. This is for all the Helldivers. Horrible spider has been murdered. You There we go. Right, I'm back. Horrible spider has been killed. Where was I? Oh yeah, it's unblockables. I actually quite like. It's much needed pressure to it. Yeah, because you can just literally like. You can try. There we go. You can try and bait out his dodge attacks, and you get free card breaks. So you can do that. Also, if you dodge a lot against a Conqueror, good Conquerors will dodge bash and recovery cancel into all guard. Still a free guard break. So you can kind of just bait out his dodge attacks, and you can't really do much about it, which Lawbringer can, and Lawbringer is fucking irritating. It's because after a bash, on a whiffed bash, he can still throw out attacks. Ocelotl has literally just been nerfed, so he can't do that. And you give Lawbringer that rework. If a bash whiffs, you give me guard break. That is how it should work. I have correctly predicted that the bash would appear, so I should get to punish it. Or you want me to punish it with just a dodge attack? Fucking measly, like 16 damage dodge attack? Give me guard break. Me want guard break. Give me guard break now. So, his side dodge bash for Conqueror is very fair. Very fair. If you get hit by it, you fucked up. So, side... Oh, hang on. I should probably indicate side dodge bash. Conqueror side dodge bash is very fair. And this is, again, I'm going to get tomatoes and boo, boo, boo. I'm going to get tomatoes and stuff thrown at me. But his guard break is very much fair. And, no, his side dodge bash is very much fair. Even with the addition of the new iframes, because if you whiffs, you can't chain, and you can get a guard break off. Which is lovely. Right, so now onto the bit that will definitely get me shouted at, which is Conqueror does not... I spell that wrong. Do enough damage. Now, I do see what they were going for. Obviously, because now Conqueror, when he was reworked, all of his in-chain heavies are unblockable. They wanted to tone down the damage so you just can't spam it. However, in my opinion, if you're getting hit with unblockable after unblockable after unblockable after unblockable, that's a skill issue on your part. There is no reason for you to eat 6 unblockables from Conqueror without parrying or dodging at least one of them. If you're getting hit by 6 unblockables, skill issue. Skill issue. It is a skill issue on your part. And also as well, Sundar has an unblockable literally at the end of every chain. But his chains are like 2 hits. It's not that big of a deal. Unblockables aren't that bad. If they have hyper armor, they are. Don't you fucking be commenting going, oh, but you said pyre. That's a fucking from neutral unblockable with hyper armor and faintable. That's the issue there. It's not the fact that it's unblockable. Good. We got that. Right, nice. But yeah, Conqueror does not do enough damage. His like heavies do like 16, 18 damage. Even the unblockable ones. But it's so difficult. If you're fighting somebody who's decent and has like pretty good reaction times or kind of knows their character quite a bit, they will sometimes just choose to eat unblockables because you don't do enough damage. The exact same issue happens with Sohei. If you're playing Sohei, you will just notice that high level players will be like, it's a fucking Sohei. I'll just keep playing as long as he doesn't guard break me. It's not like he's going to win. Conqueror needs more damage. He needs his funny zone back, and he needs more damage. I'm not saying he needs to be at the level of like Highlander, where it's like 26 damage per heavy. Just bump the numbers up a bit. 22 at least. 22, 20, 20-ish damage. That's fine. I mean, his light attacks for Conqueror are basically useless. I mean, you can get the one-off every now and again, but Conqueror is essentially just... You're trying to outgame your opponent with bashes and trying to bait out stuff from them thinking you're going to do bashes. If you watch high-level CONQ gameplay, it's a lot of fucking empty dodges. It's actually really entertaining to watch. Who's going to throw the bash first? Ooh. He does... Right, so yeah, CONQ does not do enough damage. He does need a little bit more damage. His executions, though, are very good. X's, we do like them. They're very good. But this, by the way, this conch does not do enough damage. That needs addressing first. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, Callum, what the fuck are you on about? But trust me, Conqueror needs a buff. He needs a damage buff. It doesn't have to be loads, just a smidge to make him a bit more playable. That is all we're asking. We're not asking for 14 quadrillion damage per heavy, and he runs out of stamina after throwing one. It's not what we're asking. Just bump the numbers a smidge, and then he should be fine. Because genuinely, his kit's pretty good. His bashes are fair. He's got good iframes. His actual all guard is all right. It's not bad. It doesn't really pin. If you have hyper armor, or does it pin? I think it does pin you, but it's not for long, because the Conqueror can choose to do a couple of attacks, which he has a variety of different attacks from. It's very good. Conqueror is quite good in a 2v1, but you struggle to kill anybody with how little damage he does. This is the only issue. Like Brandon, the guy who put Conqueror in cringe in my most popular video to date, he has told me multiple times, because when we're fighting in 2v2s, he will often target switch, and then he'll go and throw something at somebody else that'll fuck me up. He goes, I'm really sorry. Target switch is the only way to get damage with Conqueror in. And I'm like, fair enough, whatever. You build a revenge, you daft cunt. Stop. But yeah, Conqueror does not do enough revenge. However, his execution's great. They are all fantastic. We love them. The emote spam, golden. He is Mr. Emote. Mr. Emote spam. You have to love Conqueror. He's great. Mr. Emote spam's fantastic. But yeah, no, I just wanted to do this quick video. I think Conqueror has, his kit is very good. The only downside is that he doesn't do a lot of damage. His kit's good and it feels fair. I have fought a lot of Conqueror, by the way, so this could be me just being like, oh yeah, I know how to deal with Conqueror, so he seems fair to me. But Conqueror feels more fair than most of the other heroes that are coming out today. He's way fairer than Varangian Guard. That's for fucking real. But yeah, just wanted to get this video out there just to say, ugh, I think Conqueror needs a buff. Please don't shout for me. I just feel like it needs a bit of a buff, that's all. But yes, hopefully you may agree, and if not, you can leave it in the comments, and then we can disagree forever, and then we can build engagement, and then we can be angry at each other, divided, until Ubisoft falls, and then Tencent buys it, and then we get a nice Valkyrie beach skin, yes. But anyway, streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Sunday at about 9 o'clock. Come catch us on stream, we do games with viewers. One of those days will probably be changing to an Elden Ring playthrough. Convergence mod, yes. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.